Hello, honey bears, and welcome back to another video. For those who are new to Pick a Pile readings, I'll go into letting you know how they are done. For those who are returning, thanks guys, welcome back. Pop on down to the description box there and find the link for the pile that you're most drawn to. For everyone who is new or unsure, this pink one here, this is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4, and lastly over here we have pile 5. So you may be instantly drawn to a pile, or you may need to take just a few moments to meditate on this, in which case close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and then click on the link in the description below when you are ready. I will give you just a moment now to get set up and into it. Hi guys, and pile 1, welcome to your reading. So starting off here for you, we have some tarot cards to cover wider areas of your life. So here in terms of the heart, so your love life, your relationships, that kind of thing, what we have here is the Queen of Pentacles. We also have the Ace of Wands. So for some of you here, this is quite potentially a pregnancy, or some form of big change like that in your relationship life. Here, the Queen of Pentacles, this is the mom card, and with the Ace of Wands here, there's a lot of very strong maternal energy, new beginnings. So there is, I said, there's a very real chance here for a good few of you that this is going to be a pregnancy or a child. It may be that you adopt a pet even, but there's something going to be triggering very strong domestic nurturing instincts within you. Here professionally, what we have is the Ten of Pentacles, and here we have the Empress. Now both of these cards again are suggestive of there being a child or pregnancy coming your way. This is about kind of getting your dreams come true, real happiness and abundance, and again this nurturing, caring instinct. The Empress is here, so it's very connected to your divine feminine. For some of you, this will be an idea you have had, like study or work or promotion or something connecting into that school life, work life, that end of things for you. And like I said, it's a lot of nurturing, strong energy here. This is you really going and taking things to the next level and growing them, getting everything you've been putting this work into, because you've been putting in work and waiting for things to pay off, and they're really starting to pay off here for yourselves in terms of, say, mental and emotional, not emotional, rather mental and spiritual well-being. Here we have the Hermit and the Ace of Wands, and what these are showing here is again linking in to the heart and the professional, like the head aspect of things. Yeah, it's showing this new beginning as well, that you're becoming more comfortable in yourself. You're going on a journey where you're going to be looking into yourself, spending some time alone, figuring out where you're going. But it's a happy time alone. It's like something really wonderful is going to happen, and you're going to spend some time just processing that before you share it with the wider world. So again, very strong energies here that this is a baby or a pet, or potentially this is like some big step in your business going on. There's a lot of nurturing maternal energy showing here, and a very lot of new beginnings and strength showing as well. And two cards came out for an overall summation for yourselves. You're the only pile. Two cards came out, and interestingly here they're identical. It's the Empress and the Ten of Pentacles. So there's huge success coming your way in terms of relationships, in terms of work, in terms of how you're feeling mentally and spiritually. Like everything is just going really, really well for you. It's a very positive time period that we're coming into. We will have a look here now at your oracle cards. And first off, we have this one here that says, I believe I'm worthy of feeling good. And here we have, I let a sense of quiet multiply each day as I strengthen my faith in the love of the universe. And this is like literally, they're both about having faith and strength and belief in yourself, in the universe, in that things are going to really pay off. This is telling you to keep at that manifestation, that all this really good stuff coming your way, you've earned it. You have put in so much work. You've gone through a lot. And I feel for so many of you, this has been like, it has been a really, really difficult, like, last few years in particular for you guys. And it's just, things are about to get really, really good. Here we have some fairy cards. So first off is Be Strong, which says, when trouble seems to be brewing near, your inner strength will keep you clear. Put this here. And we have Travel, which says, of all the things you can do, travel is on the cards for you. So there's big changes coming your way, and this strength you've been working on, this all this hardness you've been through, is going to give you the courage to deal with the good things that are coming, which sounds weird, but I think for so many of us, when things go really well, we're kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop. We're waiting for it to get bad again. We're waiting for something to go wrong. And I don't see that happening here for you guys. You're heading into a very, very positive time period. Last now of your oracles, we have the Coffee. And this showing here is just advising you're running low on your energies. You need to take care of yourself and keep updated and full of the ability to keep going. Nurture yourself as well as those around you. And we have the eye roll. Now this comes out when there's been a sense of deep frustration. And what I'm getting for you guys here is that this frustration is about things that have happened, and the slowness of change coming, and just losing hope that it's ever going to happen for you. Basically, you're at a point where you're just about to just give up and throw in the towel and just let things, whatever, if they happen, they happen. You're kind of done being invested in it because it's just disappointed you time and time again. And that's about to change. Just be wary of skepticism. You may not be enthusiastically taking part in making these changes happen, but don't give up on doing the things that you've been doing either. Keep at it. It's really about to change for you, and all of this good is coming your way. It's coming your way, guys. So that is that for you guys now. I'd like to thank you all for seeing this. If there's anything you'd like to let me know how this has resonated, then just let me know in the comments down below. And if you've liked what you've seen, please give the channel a like and a subscribe. For anyone who's interested in getting a private or a personal reading, please just get in touch. I have social media details and email details again in the description box below. Thank you guys so very much. Take care, and until next time, take care. Love and light. Bye. Hi, pile 2, and welcome to your reading. So we'll jump into things here and start off with your tarot cards. We have them broken down into sections and an overall view. So starting here with the heart and relationship aspect of things for yourself. And I can see you doing a lot of work on yourself, like taking care of yourself, putting in work towards loving yourself, and in doing so you're opening yourself up to achieving the kind of the relationship and sense of confidence is the wrong word, but kind of security. Yeah, you're building towards feeling that security within yourself. You haven't maybe trusted yourself in making decisions before, and you've just gone with the flow, but you're starting to really come into who you are and listen to yourself and advocate for yourself. And this is really going to pay off and bring you the positive changes you are hoping for, that you're looking for. So keep this up and stay in touch with yourself. You're doing the work now to bring the change, basically. Here for you guys, say professionally. So whether this is school or job or whatever the case may be, maybe college, doesn't matter. This is the professional kind of practical side of things. And what this is showing here is the 8 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. And with these, you're feeling kind of very protective or defensive over your position. So this is like maybe your company is moving or changing, or it's been bought out and you're not entirely sure if you still have a role, or maybe you're changing location, or there's an expansion within where you work. There's some kind of change going on where you're feeling a bit like you have to fight to protect what you're going for. For some of you, this is interviewing for a better position, and one that is elsewhere, and it involves movement. I'm feeling for you guys there's a physical change of job or location in the works here. Then we're coming here and look at your mental and spiritual kind of health and welfare. So somewhere between the two of these. And we have the 8 of Wands and the 3 of Wands, which again is tying into you looking forward or anticipating a change that's going to bring you a lot of freedom. And it's something that's already, again, it's been set in motion. You're just waiting for results. Yeah, you're really across the board. Everything here for you guys over the next 90 days is hurry up and wait. You know, you've put in a whole heap of work in loads of different sections. You're still doing some work in other ways, but you haven't yet received those results. They are coming towards you. They haven't come to you yet. And here, the Daughter of Pentacles, which in traditional tarot is the Page of Pentacles. And this is the overall, say, kind of combined vibe for you guys. And yeah, it's about good things are coming and the work's being put in now, but it's all a little slow. You know, it's just everything's moving a little slowly. It's in the works, but it hasn't happened yet. There are good things coming. You are going to get the rewards for the work that you put in and that you're still putting in, but you just need to hold on a little longer and have a little more patience. As hard as that can be, I understand entirely. Um, your oracle cards here. We'll start off with this one, which is when I make joy a priority, brilliant ideas will come naturally, support will surround me, and movements will form. And here we go. With my greatest spiritual shifts don't come through force, they come through freedom. And what this here, these two are saying, especially when combined in with the tarot for you guys, absolutely there's, like, I can feel this heavy cloud is just lifting, like a weight is coming off you guys, and you're going to have a lot more choice. So it's though you're moving away from something that's been quite toxic or negative for you, and you're moving towards being happy and being light and being true to yourself, as opposed to hiding parts away. I'm not sure if any of you are Avengers fans, but there is a bit in the last movie where Thor's mom says to him about, well, he hasn't succeeded because he's trying to be who he's expected to be, not who he is. And this is what you've been doing up until kind of now. You've been trying to be who you're expected to be. You're making the shift to being who you actually are, and when you've become who you actually are, and those changes all come through and come home to roost for you, so you see it actually happening, you're going to feel a lot more comfortable, a lot happier. And the more that you get that feedback that things, you're okay being you, the freer you feel, the easier life is going to feel in general, because you're not hiding part of yourself anymore. And we have fairy cards here for you guys now. And first off, we have Celebrate, which says, the time is right to shout out loud. Don't hesitate to jump around. And yeah, look here, joy, guys. You're really being called to feel happiness and to celebrate, to get out there and have fun, and not just get caught up in being staid or boring or anything. Just truly be happy and free. This one here says Courage Young Heart, which says stand tall, don't let the love decrease, you are a warrior of peace. And again, this is about linking in and being true to who you are. For some people, this is going to be, I think, like, I'm feeling a big change. It's like you've denied part of who you are, or run from part of who you are, and you're starting to go, no, I'm setting clear intentions, clear goals, and I'm going to be who I am. However that's actually supposed to look. You're not letting your own preconceptions kind of get in the way of that anymore. And here are our final two oracle cards. We have the donut and the cheat day. And both of these are about giving yourself a break, essentially, so that you can enjoy the sweeter things in life. You can take some time off. You can duck out of the constant intense pressure of the rat race and just allow yourself to be, to just truly be in the moment, and to enjoy the little things in life. Again, like stop and smell the roses comes to mind. So you need to, you get out and get in touch with nature, guys. Get in touch with your kind of your innermost self, the little voice in your head that warns you when a situation seems iffy, or that you'll know in advance maybe sometimes something is going to be really good. Listen to that little voice and start growing it, and communicate. Talk to it at night and reach out, get to know yourself. I think you'll be surprised by how much you like yourself when you do that. That is that for this week, guys. If you've liked what you have heard and want to hear more, please give the video a thumbs up. And if you could subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate that as well. For anybody who is interested in a private or a personal reading, please just check out down below. I have contact details in the description box for social media as well as for email. Get in touch and we will sort something out. And that is, yeah, that. Just let me know in the comments how this has resonated with you all. Take care. Thank you. Love and light. Bye. Hello, pile threes, and welcome to your reading. We'll start things off here by getting into your tarot cards. So, firstly, in terms of matters of the heart, so romance, love, even self-love, all of that thing here. And what we have for you guys is the Page of Wands and the Lovers. And what this is showing you, I'm getting that you guys are going to, you're going to find like a sense of adventure. There's a lot of excitement happening for you guys, but it's like the planning a trip as opposed to being on the trip excitement. So this is like, say, the planning a party or planning a wedding or planning a, like, applying for a mortgage. It's that initial, things are really being set in motion. Excitement is what is going on here for you guys. And you can even see here, like, he's looking at the little toy, he's planning on getting it, he's all excited. And the Lovers, of course, here is showing a lot of very strong and harmonious union. So this is planning a big commitment and balance with your partner, for those who are in a relationship, and for those who are single. This is you finding someone who sparks that real interested in a longer term thing. This is you getting into dating and finding someone special. There's a lot of companionship, partnership, and excitement happening here for you guys in that whole relationship love aspect. Looking here to say the more professional side of things. So this is like work or school or whatever the case may be. And we have the Five of Wands. And we also have the Three of Wands. And what this is showing here is like you guys taking on more responsibility with a view to it bringing you to a brighter future. So this is like working as a supervisor, um like covering someone else's role or whatever the case may be, in anticipation of actually being promoted to the role of manager. For example, it's taking on the duties of a higher responsibility role before the role is officially yours, but you're putting in that groundwork to get there. I know I had to do similar years ago in Microsoft. It's one of those weird jobs or situations where you have to work for the job you want, not the job that you have. You kind of prove you're capable of the next step up, and that's what you're doing here. You're showing you can do it. You're taking on all of those extra responsibilities and duties and anticipating it becoming official and getting you that boost. For you guys then, in terms of say mental and spiritual well-being, what we have here is the Four of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. And you guys are finding you're kind of taking a step back. You're taking a bit of a rest from everything and starting to really take control of your narrative. Now this may be a good thing if you've usually allowed yourself be a bit pushed around in terms of your beliefs, or in terms of being told like no, you're fine, everything is okay, when you don't feel really good and you know that things aren't actually okay. However, it can be a little bit difficult to try control everything. So just make sure that you're actually giving yourself a chance to make the best decisions for your overall health and recovery. I do think for most of you though, this is you actually going about and getting the help you need, finally being listened to, and no longer allowing yourself to be pushed around, kind of setting your boundaries and not letting go of them. You're done being pushed from pillar to post, and you want to keep things solid and moving forward. And the overall vibe for you guys is this Four of Swords energy here again, and this is that rest coming in as well. So you're really kind of taking some downtime, or you're going to need to take some downtime, because there's things are going to come in and start really kind of changing. Like you're planning here for big changes with the love thing. You're putting in work for a future like promotion or increase in responsibility professionally. So maybe it's studying for exams, and from those exams then you'll either go on and do like a postgrad or a master's or a doctorate, or you're working for an internal promotion within your company. Whatever the case may be, you're putting in groundwork here for a more responsible position. So because there's so much going on with those two areas, when you need to take that time to rest and give yourself the energy that you'll need to do justice across those aspects of your life. Now we have your oracle cards then, and the first one is this one, which says, I don't have to fear my fear, I can use it as a way to get closer to love. Which is kind of like, they feel the fear and do it anyway. Don't let fear of success or fear of setting those standards or goals for yourself block you from doing it. It's entirely okay to say, well, I want someone who's going to wash up after dinner and do half the housework and pay towards, say, rent and bills, what we mutually agree is fair based on income. I want someone who's got similar interests to me. It's okay to make a list of things that are important to you and then look for them. Don't let being afraid of them looking different from how you expect or not getting them get in the way of you looking. If you don't look, you'll never find. I know that was about love I called out, but I mean in any aspect of your life, don't let being afraid stop you from going for it. If you're not in it, you can't win it. And here we have: the universe powerfully responds the instant I realign with love. And again, this is telling you to connect with all those strong and positive energies, to be open to love and caring, and not just on the surface where we all say, of course I'm fine with it. I mean, truly treat others, even people you don't like, with love and compassion. Put out there what you want to get back, and you'll start seeing things improving for you. Yeah, put out what you want to get back, and treat others the way you would want to be treated, even if you think that they're a bit of a dick sometimes. It doesn't matter. It Put out the positivity that you want to get back, and if you truly can't do that, then walk away. Don't let the negativity get to you, because that only poisons yourself. It doesn't impact anyone you feel that kind of anger towards. Here we have animal healing, and this says, no matter the creature, earth, sky, or sea, animals show us how true love can be. So yeah, animals are like, anyone who's pets knows that they're really affectionate and unquestioningly so to their owners slash slaves slash housemates, whatever way, whatever pet you have, there's a special bond there. So make the most of that bond if you have pets, and if you don't be afraid. Get out there, go to an animal shelter, go for a nature walk, whatever the case may be. Center in and let animals soothe you. I mean, here's just a weird example of it from a distance. When there's been times, if I've been away or not had access to my own pets, if I've had trouble sleeping or had nightmares or had bad anxiety or something has really upset me, whatever the case may be, I've just gone on and I've looked up kitten videos and puppy videos and lolcats and all of that kind of thing, and it really truly helps. So there's a heck of a lot to animal healing beyond just the physical reality of touching pets. Don't feel like you can't benefit from animal healing if you don't have access to pets. I mean, heck, get a teddy bear and make it your pet, like have a little bunny or whatever. And here we have practice, and this says, after a while you'll dance on air. Practice makes perfect. You're almost there. And yeah, that makes sense. Like I said, you're planning here for a future. You're putting in work here, like you're doing a lot, and like you can feel the changes coming. It's imminent. So keep at it. Really keep pushing away, because it's going to it's going to come back home and blossom for you. So just keep working at it and get it down, so that when you're officially doing the role, when you're officially doing the event, you'll have gone through it so many times, you'll be comfortable accepting it and comfortable doing it. Your final oracles here, we have the margarita and the sushi. And what these are saying here is kind of let your hair down a little. Again, give yourself a bit of a break. Don't be afraid to step away from everything. Move outside your comfort zone and just let your hair down. So like go to a fancy new restaurant, try a different food cuisine, go paintballing, do something that's a little outside your normal routine and allow it help you. There's an old phrase that a change is as good as a rest. And that's basically what this is saying here is allow things to have a bit of a change, because that shake up is something that will get all your energy moving again. It's going to jostle things out of position and really energize you and prepare you for the road ahead. Yeah, that's that. Thank you guys so much. It's been wonderful to have you here. If you have any feedback from me or any comments or anything about how this has resonated, please let me know down below in the description box. And for anyone who's interested in getting a private or personal reading, I have contact details for social media as well as various email also down below in the description box. Just have a look at them and get in touch with me. We'll work something out. Uh, if you guys have liked what you've heard here, then please give my video a thumbs up, and if you could subscribe to my channel, I'd really appreciate it. It really helps me out. Thank you very much indeed, guys. Take care. Love and light. Bye. Hello and welcome to your reading pile number 4. We'll jump into things here now and start off with your tarot cards. So firstly, in terms of relationships and love and that kind of thing, we have the 8 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. So what this is showing here is there's a bit of competition happening, or you're feeling slightly kind of defensive or threatened about what it is you have. Now, this may just be that there are people questioning your relationship because they disagree with it for some reason, and you're having to stand up and say, like I said, defend it. Or this could be that there's someone kind of moving in to your into your space. So this is someone who's making you question things or flirting with your partner. If you are with someone, there's kind of a bit of a tense energy showing here in terms of relationships and love for yourself. You're a little on the defense, and you're not quite sure what's going to happen with it. It's all up in the air. Looking here for you guys, say in terms of professional things. So this is like studying in school, this is jobs, this is anything to do with that aspect of your life. And here we have the 4 of Swords and the 2 of Cups. So for you guys, there's help coming your way. There's some support system coming in to help you achieve what it is you're working on. So this is like you've been doing the job of 2 or 3 people and it's been overwhelming you, but you're about to get a partner or a co-worker. There's some support coming in from other people here, and that support is going to allow you ease off the gas pedal a little bit. It's going to give you a chance to rest up and kind of take a few breaths for yourself, because you're no longer having to do everything. Looking into your mental and kind of spiritual well-being. side of things here. And what we have is the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. And what these are showing here is there's a lot of balance going to be coming in for you guys here as well, but it's going to feel a little uncomfortable. There's information that either has been withheld from you or that you haven't been entirely transparent with yourself about it, and that is all coming to a crunch point. You're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to find the balance for what works. Things are really coming into you're not being given a choice but to face up to everything. It basically everything is just pushing you towards making a decision that is coming in for you here. Overall, I'm seeing that inner strength is going to be very necessary for you guys, and the coming 90 days are going to draw on your inner strength, but it's also going to help grow the strength that you have within you. It's like it's going to work out the muscles of it. It's going to really push it to its maximum and then expand it beyond that. You're going to come out of this a lot stronger, but there's a lot of tension. There's a lot of kind of like, if I could describe it with a sound, and it's that kind of suck in of breath where it just everything's a little hard and you're just kind of you're getting through it, but it's really taking a toll. And said you are getting support coming into you professionally, whether this is work or study. So perhaps this support that's coming in here can be leveraged for you to help you free up your energies to know what it is you have to do in terms of love, what it is you have to do in terms of taking care of yourself. But there's a situation going on where it hasn't been entirely transparent, it hasn't been entirely honest, and that tension that has come from that kind of deception, and it may not be malevolent deception, it might just literally be an inability to face the truth, but it's coming to a real crunch point here for you guys over the next 90 days. So just prepare yourselves for that. You'll be okay. You've got this, but it's just going to be a little bit tough. Here we have the first of your oracle cards, and it's I let the universe catch up with my dreams. And true manifesting is about receiving what is of the highest good for all. So this is, I really feel these are tying to the kind of emotional side of things for you more than the professional. That it's like you're trying to manifest this ideal relationship and you've got a specific person in mind or a specific location, or it's very specific, but that specificity is kind of what's getting in your way. Instead of saying I want Mr. or Miss X and they have to be that exact person, like I want John Joe who lives down the road, or Kate over the hills, she's who I want to be with. It's not that's not the way to kind of go about doing this. It's more about looking at the traits that are important to you to make a connection work, to really get your own goal. So if what you want is marriage and kids and to be happy or have a cute little home of your own, look at the specifics of that. So someone who's funny or tall or smart or whatever, like personality traits, as opposed to a specific person. And then be open to getting that. Like I said, it may not come in the way you expect it to come in, but if you give the ingredients as opposed to the cake, I guess, is the way I can describe it. List the ingredients, not the finished product. And let the universe give you the finished product. And then this is where the universe will catch up with you once you've made those shifts in what you're manifesting. Your fairy cards here are friends, and this says, all the love your light extends, its reflection shown in chosen friends. So with the world opening up, this is kind of saying, you know what, reach out to your friends. There are friends around you who know you better than you know yourself, and they'll help you through all this. Don't be afraid to lean on your support network, and ask them to be honest. Whatever is going on that may be hidden, it may be you are just literally completely unaware, and they can help you find it. And here we have flowers, which say flowers will brighten up your space and create a fairy friendly place. So get on out into your garden, your yard, a window box if all you have is a window, or something in your car. Get gardening, window boxing, whatever the case may be. Get a little soil, plant a little potted plant or some seeds, and just grow something, anything, it doesn't matter. This is saying flowers because, well, flowers are aesthetically quite gorgeous, but you know what? Grow shrubs, grow like herbs, grow whatever, grow plants. It doesn't matter. Just find something you can grow that brings a constant everyday bit of light and beauty and energy, like healthy growing energy into your space and your environs. Essentially, that's what this is. Bring that in as something that's growing and you're tending to, as opposed to something that's cut and is just decorative. Here we have the final oracle cards. We have the cactus, which is maybe, you know what, maybe guys, get a cactus plant. And we have witchy twitchy. So you're being told here to kind of get in touch with your instincts. And this is tying in with this Two of Swords down here, whatever is being hidden. On some level, your subconscious does know something's going on. I mean, maybe you're looking at this Two of Swords and you're going, oh my God, I know exactly what you're talking about. Stop giving me the Two of Swords. I get it. I know for myself for a very long time, the Two of Swords haunted my readings, but I eventually dealt with the issue they wanted me to and stopped getting it, stopped turning up. So there's something instinctually, you know what is going on. So the sooner you address it, the sooner you can move on from it and grow and find that balance that needs to come in for you. And the cactus, like I said, it maybe just literally get a cactus and that's what your plant should be. They can be very pretty. But this is also, they're kind of hard wearing, they're tough on the outside, they're a little bit edgy or prickly. And I think this is telling you to not to be so edgy. And that may mean walking away from situations, particularly ones pertaining to relationships. It may mean walking away from someone. But if someone has you on edge constantly, or you're not sure if you can trust them, or things are really, really uncomfortable to a point that you can't even talk about it or address it in any kind of honest way, it may be time to walk away from that. So just look into what's making you feel on edge and see, can you either address it directly and fix it, or whether it's something you just need to walk away from. That is your reading, guys. If you have any feedback, any comments, let me know how this has resonated, anything like that, just let me know down below in the comment section. For anybody who is interested in getting a personal reading, then just get in touch. Again, down in the description box, I have contact details for email as well as social media. So just get in touch with me and we'll figure it out. And yeah, if you guys here have liked what you have heard, then just give my video a thumbs up. And if you could subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys very much indeed. Until next time, take care, love and light. Bye. Last but not least, hello, my guys here on pile number 5, and welcome to your reading. We'll get things started here by having a look at your tarot cards. And firstly, in terms of relationships and kind of love, whether it's self-love or love with someone else, it doesn't matter. It's that whole aspect of you. And we have the Six of Wands and we have the Temperance card. So what these are showing here is kind of a playfulness, but you need to have some patience. This is, hang on. Yeah, it's like you're looking for something and you're just kind of getting a bit bored or tense whilst you're looking for it, but you're being told to have a little patience. It will come your way, and it's something that you're going to have fun with when it comes your way. You can see little glimpses of it showing through what it'll be like when you've achieved this goal, when you've got to that next stage, when you get to where you want to go with this. But yeah, this is like kind of a hold your horses, be a bit patient. Things are moving slow, but they're moving slow for a reason. Have a little trust in the universe with that. Here for you guys then, say in the more professional line of things, so this is like study or job or college or whatever the case may be. And for this we have the Five of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. So there's a situation you guys are going to be walking away from, something that's been bringing kind of tension or arguments to your life, that's just made everything very uncomfortable for you. But you're walking away from it and you're finding a new mutually beneficial situation in doing so. It's like, how can I describe this? Yeah, it's like you've it's like you've just kind of walked away from a really bad job or a college course that just didn't agree with you, or a project that just really brought you a lot of stress and anxiety and kind of arguments or fighting going on. But on the other side of it here is this, like I said, this kind of mutually beneficial energy, this niceness that is going on, is coming for you. And in terms of your mental and emotional, mental and spiritual well-being, what we have here is the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Cups. Now, what this is showing here is a very kind of strong conviction is going to come your way. You're going to really find a sense of happiness and joy in your belief structure, in the way you kind of you look at the world and how it processes through in your head. That's all going to really shift for you, and you're just going to be in a bit of kind of a hurry to tell other people about it. So I would liken this to someone who's taken up like a religion or a new spirituality, or even a new exercise plan for people who are going to the gym really for the first time. Anything like that where you really see it working for you, and you know what, you're excited about it, you're happy about it, you want to tell the world. And that's what's going on here for you guys. Just exercise a little caution with that. Some people just really don't want to hear about it and will take offense to your message because they won't take it as just you being happy and saying, this worked for me, isn't it great? They'll take it as a criticism on themselves. So just be a little bit cautious. Now, overall for you guys, here is the Tower card. Now, I know generally speaking, this card is like oh my God, Tower moments are terrible and they, make you feel nervous. They're not, they're not always nervous. You guys don't need to feel so afraid. Like, there's none of these areas that are particularly bad or struggly, like temperance here, and the things in like love is being a little bit slow. Your mental and spiritual well-being is looking kind of, like I said, you're finding something that works for you. You're finding happiness there, so that's very good. And you're letting go of a bunch of toxic energy in your professional end of things. So what this tower moment to me for most of you is going to be is, yes, a big shake up into how things are, but it's not necessarily going to be bad. This is like the leaving your job kind of shake up, or moving house all of a sudden because I don't know, your house was rented and it's being sold and all of a sudden you have to move, or it's a change coming in your mortgage rate or something. It's something that kind of is quite sudden and a bit of a shock, but ultimately I don't see this as being negative for you. I see it moving you to a more positive light. Certainly the amount of positivity around it in the other aspects of your life are going to mitigate some of the tension or kind of upset that comes with the Tower card. Some things need to be let go of to build from a stronger base. So it's just getting rid of it's helping you and just removing some pain or suffering either from you or from someone else is what this tarot card is doing. It may suck, but it is definitely for the best for you guys ultimately. Here we have the first of your oracle cards, which says, I heal the habit of fear and I embrace the habit of love. And this one here is spiritual alignment puts my manifestation into motion. And like, yeah, here the Nine of Cups and wanting to spread your message, and you're definitely going to start aligning yourself spiritually. Like, you're going to find what works for you, it makes you happy, and you're going to just go with it. You're going to go in big, because it's really going to bring you so much. It's going to bring you so much more than you even put into it, and it's going to help you let go of being afraid. It's okay to walk away from things that are letting you down. It's okay that sometimes you just need to wait for change to happen. You don't need to be worried about things. And this kind of spiritual awakening that's coming in for you guys is really going to help you to manage that. Getting into your oracle cards further again here. And finally, my guys, here we'll get into your last two oracle cards. And we have the Boss Lady. And we have, well, it's a Death card, which I know, like the Tower, is one that kind of strikes fear into the hearts of most people. Again, I don't feel like you need to be particularly worried about this tarot card, this Death card. This is literally, it's getting rid of suffering from your life. It may not even be your direct personal suffering, but someone connected to you, and it'll impact, what happens to them impacts on you, basically. But it's about removing suffering, ending kind of negative things. It's removing pain. It's something that may not be the nicest thing for you to experience at the time, but it is ultimately going to be, it's going to be for the best. It's going to relieve the suffering of people. It's going to make things a lot kind of better. It's like my last tower moment was one of my cats, and she died, and it was really unexpected, and it really threw me, but she was sick. It had turned out she had developed a big kind of lymphoma very suddenly. She went from normal to having this just giant tumor where she couldn't eat, she couldn't drink, nothing. Surgery wouldn't have worked. And whilst losing her really upset me, for her it set her free from pain, and she's still around me in her soul form. So that's what I mean when I say a tower moment can be really awful, but it is for the greater good, even if it hurts. Yeah. So guys, that is your reading. Thank you so much indeed. If you've liked what you have heard here, I would really appreciate it if you could give the video a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. If you'd like a personal reading, then just have a look in the description box. I have contact details for social media as well as for email. So please just get in touch and we will sort something out for you. For everyone else, thank you so much indeed. Take care, love and light. Bye.